Life is what we make it.
Hello friends, my name's Cameron, I hope you guys are doing well. So today I'm playing as the Unknown, a killer that I am very fond of. I do believe I have a great understanding of how the Unknown works, his mechanics, and just his ability in general. This was recorded right after he got kind of reworked and buffed. He got a HUD upgrade, and he also got a couple quality of life changes as well. So needless to say, I was pretty excited for this update just because I really do like the Unknown, like I said before, and being able to see like actually when certain abilities are ready and when they're about to be ready is very nice. I think it's very enjoyable that he got these changes just because it makes a lot more sense to actually see when you're about to put down an hallucination, when your UVX is ready, and also whenever you're able to teleport again without having to really just look at the hallucinations, waiting for them to stand back up so you know that you're able to teleport. So yeah, super happy that he got these changes. With that being said, let's jump right into the build I'm bringing with him today. Also with the Unknown changes, I'm also bringing two perks that were also buffed, that were also nerfed by the time that this video will come out. I'll talk more about that in just a moment when I get to those perks. Starting off with Predator. Whenever a survivor successfully leaves chase with a killer, the killer can see that survivor's aura for 6 seconds, and once these 6 seconds is up, the perk will be on cooldown for 40 seconds. So this was one of the buffed perks. Before, this perk just made it where the scratch marks were a lot more tight together. It honestly made it pretty hard to actually find where survivors were because the scratch marks were so close together that if there was like grass or anything like that, you can actually lose them. So I'm very happy that this perk did get reworked. But for the Unknown, I think he can use this perk very well just because his UVX has a very long range. So instead of just like kind of losing a survivor and kind of just shooting your UVX and just hoping for the best, this perk can give you a really good idea to where the survivor is going, so you don't have to just make that guess. You get a more precise shot, and if you know the map pretty well, if you know that they're going near a wall, you can probably get a bang shot as well. And I really do think this perk can be very strong on the Unknown. Having any aura reading on killers that have ranged abilities is always strong. Just look at Huntress. Most players that play as Huntress use a lot of aura reading abilities for good reason, because with aura reading abilities with her, it's very strong. And I think Predator can work pretty well with her too, and that's my reasoning for bringing Predator with the Unknown. Moving on to the next perk, Pop Goes The Weasel. Whenever the killer hooks a survivor, Pop will be active for 45 seconds the next time the killer kicks a generator. The gen will instantly lose 20% of its progress, then regress normally after that. There's not really much to say when it comes to this perk. It's just very strong when it comes to regression, and also the Unknown can use his hallucinations to teleport across the map, so the timer that Pop has isn't too worrying on the Unknown. That's also a plus as well because you're able just to teleport across the map, pop a gen, chase another survivor, down them, hook them, teleport to the same hallucination if it doesn't disappear or be dispelled by a survivor, and then pop the gen again. Moving on to the next perk is Hysteria. Kind of an awkward perk that I brought, but I thought it'd be very good for the Unknown just because catching survivors off guard is very strong when it comes to killers that infect survivors. Think of like Wesker or Nemesis. So how Hysteria works, whenever a survivor loses a health state by any means, all other survivors that are injured will become oblivious for 30 seconds. Hysteria can only trigger once every 30 seconds. Going back to the Unknown's hallucinations, it's very easy for him just to get a hit and just leave. So it's really good just to keep survivors injured most of the time because, like I said before, the Unknown can do that with his hallucinations. Injure a survivor, just leave them to go after somebody else, injure that survivor. The original survivor is now oblivious, and the hope is like they either will stay on a gen, they won't hear you coming. Also, it's smart whenever you do hear the Unknown's terror radius to get off the gen because he can just use his UVX to hit you, but with them not knowing where your terror radius is, they don't know how close you are, so they'll stay on the gen, keep working on it, and then you can get basically a free hit with your UVX. In this trial alone, I have a lot of good examples of how good Hysteria can be that are just how good Oblivious can be on the Unknown. Also, I will have the Oblivious icon next to the survivor's heads whenever Hysteria does affect them. And now let's move on to the final perk, which is Zanshin Tactics. This perk works very similar to Windows of Opportunity for Survivor. Whenever the killer is within 32 meters of a vulnerable location that or a pallet, the vulnerable location or the pallet's aura will be revealed to the killer. And the new part of this perk, whenever a survivor drops a pallet, the survivor that dropped the pallet will have their aura revealed to the killer for 8 seconds. And I do believe the same reasons why Predator is good for the Unknown is the same when it comes to this perk, just because if you're able to kind of tell where survivors are going after they drop a pallet, you basically guarantee yourself a hit with your UVX because you know where they're going instead of just having to randomly guess a shot. The examples in this trial are okay. I didn't really have the greatest luck when it came to pallet placement on the map that I'm playing on, which is one of the auto havens, but similar to Pyramid Head, I think that you can use this perk to your advantage, especially when it comes to just getting like random long shots with your UVX. Okay, so those are the perks. Now I'm going to talk about the nerfs that happened to Predator and Zanshin Tactics. Nothing major. The duration of the aura readings were just nerfed. Instead of 6 seconds, it's 4 seconds for Predator. And for Zanshin Tactics, if you have it level 1, it's 3 seconds, level 2 is 4 seconds, and level 3 is 5 seconds. I really don't think that they needed a nerf, but it's okay. I mean, honestly, they're still pretty solid perks overall, and like I always say, I think having any aura reading can be very strong, especially on killers that have long-range abilities like Unknown, Caleb, or the Deathslinger, Huntress, Pyramid Head, or Pinhead. Okay, so those are the perks. Now let's talk about the add-ons. The first one is the Device of Undisclosed Origin, and the second one is the Victim's Map. So first off, the device. Whenever a survivor enters the aura range of a hallucination, they will suffer from the oblivious status effect. This add-on is pretty good if survivors keep wanting to get rid of your hallucinations. So let's just say your hallucinations are cooldown, so you can't teleport over to them. You see them dispelling a hallucination, so you can sneak up on them because they're oblivious, hopefully they don't see you, and you're able to get a free UVX hit, either that or just a free basic attack hit. Next is the victim's map. Whenever a survivor gets rid of their weakness by staring down the unknown will gain killer instinct on that survivor for 3 seconds. This is mostly just to help out, kind of keep track of where survivors are. Let's say I do infect a survivor with my UVX. If I do just end up leaving them because I want to go check on a gen, either that or I decide to go add pressure somewhere else. At some point, if they do get rid of their weakness, I will definitely know where they are, and if they're running a certain direction, I can kind of keep track of where each survivor will be. So when I am done chasing the survivor that I'm originally chasing, I can kind of head in that direction where I last saw the killer instinct affect them. So in short, it's just to really help out keep track of where survivors are that do get rid of my weakness that I applied onto them. Alrighty, so that's the build. On the top left of the screen, you can see the new icons that they made for the unknown. The first and second icon are for the UVX whenever it is ready and whenever you're able to shoot it. The third icon is whenever you're about to put down a hallucination. And the fourth icon is whenever you're able to teleport. Each one of these has a little border around it whenever it turns red, meaning that they are ready, and white, meaning that they're on cooldown. Alrighty friends, sorry for the very long intro, but now I'm going to talk about the trial itself, playing on Records Yard. I think an okay map for the unknown. There's a lot of loops and locations where the unknown can use his UVX to kind of bounce off walls and hit survivors. There's also a lot of cover as well, but I think it kind of cancels each other out because of how close quarters some of the loops are. Alrighty, and on with the trial. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy. I love the new loading screen icon. Looks all animated now, looks pretty cool. It's kind of like blood now. Oh, it kind of looks like more like blood than an actual like slash. Okay, playing as unknown. What map? Which one is this one? Oh, this is blood. Okay, I know where I am. This is the one with the no main building. It's just shack. Oh, hello. Hey, Dwight. How you doing, buddy? Good try there. So I'm trying to use Zanshin tactics as much as I can. I do want to see if it's like survivors auras every 2 seconds. Hopefully. He might get out of hallucination here. Ooh, do you run to the pallet? Oh, there he is. I do not know where he went. I need to leave chase real quick. I'm nowhere near him, game. Oh, there he is. See, I'm trying to use Predator 2 as much as I can. Good try. Ooh, good job, Dwight. Didn't really work too well. He'll drop it. A little too late, but he'll drop it. He's not happy about it either. Alrighty, I have no clue where anyone is, except for where Dwight was, so let's go over here. This gen is almost done. There's also a gen on my left that's... Wow, okay. I got 2 gens that are almost done. Guess I'll kick this one. They did run this way. Oh, they ran into my hallucination. I didn't know that. I would teleport if that was the case. Oh, I see where the trash can was now. Okay, they're gonna get a lot of gens done. Okay, that's not good. Laura's right here. Shoot this way. Oh yeah, it makes a noise whenever you actually hit somebody with your power now, like directly, which is really cool. There you go. Oh, if that thing wasn't there, would have been perfect. I think they separated, right? I guess. Why didn't you... I'd say why Dwight didn't hear me, maybe Hysteria, but I don't know why Alan didn't hear me. Please keep looking towards me. Thank you, buddy. Let's take this. Ah, I messed up. Ah, it didn't matter anyways. Well, at least I know one of them has this. Yeah, he ran this way. I think I see him. Oh. You have object, buddy? Hi. Not too sure why you have object. There we go. I might need to leave him in just a second. I got to see Jake and not Alan. That's a little unfortunate. Hey, buddy. That worked. Sorry, man. I'm like kind of soft tunneling you, but I see Jake way back there. Unfortunately, I don't have the. Ugh, if I had the bouncing out on it, that would hit. It's purple. I'm gonna try to see if I can set a hallucination up here. There we go. Someone's over here. Jake's over here too. Laura's still hallucinated. Hell yeah. I just got him off the hook. That's fine. I could pick up and I can head over there. Thank God they didn't finish this generator right here. I'm not too sure why they didn't. I don't think this will get rid of my hallucination up on the hill. No, it shouldn't. We're good. They went down that way. They didn't repair this good. I don't really want to find Dwight. But here, one of them. I guess. That's perfect timing. Once I hook him, I can go back up and teleport back up to the hallucination on the hill. And mess with whoever's up there. I'm assuming Jake's going to be over there in just a moment. I'll wait until I see the hook turn. There's... Oh, Dwight, you went for the rescue. That's nice of you. I'm going to hit her. Actually, I might be able to grab her. Oh. Where's Jake? There's Jake. Oh, wow. Hey, buddy. You blast-minded? I guarantee it was you. Oh, you didn't. Oh, there he is. I thought the totem was him, if I'm being honest. I'm getting the greatest use out of Zanshin, but that's okay. It's still a pretty good perk. Or it is now, like it's really good now. I love the new noise when you hit a survivor with your... when it's airborne, with the ball when it's airborne. See, he went back, didn't he? Very nice. Let's break it. It's behind a rock, or a tree, I guess. Ooh, that almost hit him. He almost walked right into that. Oh, wow, that still hit him. I was gonna say, good job, dude. You actually played that really well. He got himself stuck. It's alright. They're all healing, which is good. My hallucinations are gone over there. I think they got rid of them. Oh, somebody here, actually. Did I just see somebody? Must have seen somebody. I thought I... okay. I can almost teleport in just a second. Not like I really can, though. They did very well when I was chasing Jake. They were able to... I'm definitely going to get blast-minded here. They were able to keep up with healing, getting gens done, and stuff like that. I was hoping that would go higher. Guys healing? You were. This won't be a hit. Good try, buddy. I think you lost me for a second. Oh, no, it's pretty tall. I have lucky break? Yeah, you do. And I suck at everything I do. Someone is starting the gen over there. Dwight's still over here, huh? I hit Laura with that, which is fine. I was hoping to get blast-minded. Ooh, I was hoping that would hit her. Hello. I'll just basic attack. I actually had enough time to use my hallucination there. Ah, it didn't go as far as I wanted it to. Jake, are you back in basement? So I heard somebody. You have Wicked? Or what's the perk where you heal yourself in basement? Forgot the name of that one. Can I keep my hallucination down here? I'm actually like really curious. Let's see. Aw, I was gonna say that's crazy good if that was the case. Nice. Scared him there, I'm pretty sure. Alright, Jen's becoming a problem with kicking. Very good job, dude. Very good job. Didn't volt it. I'm pretty sure I can hit him here. Yeah. Hello. Good try. There we go. Oh, hi. Jen to my left lost a lot of progress. I probably can kick this one. Also, I think I know where Wake's gonna go if he gets rid of my hallucination up there. I do think somebody's still down here, but I could be wrong. Which one is that one? That was good. Let's see. Where's he going? Aw, I try to get like on the pallet. Ooh, that was close. Ooh, I was hoping he would kind of lose me there. Good job. I telegraphed that horribly. I'll just leave you for a second. I hear him healing. Hi. Didn't I just hook you? Wow. You're really good at dodging my hallucination, or my UVX, buddy. Really good job. I'm gonna go check that gen back there. I'm assuming Dwight's over here. Actually, he's right here. Dwight? Good try, buddy. Well played, you man. You played very well. They all have, honestly. This gen has some progress. That's still popped back there, which is cool. I'll pop this one, why not? We'll play Dwight. Let's go check over here. Is that somebody? Yes, it is. Oh wow, I just barely hit Wake. Time to go after him and then switch targets. I was hoping he would drop that so I could see his aura. Oh, if he doubled back, that would have been perfect. There's Laura. Oh, I can't teleport. You're lucky I can't teleport. Ooh, that was really close. Let's go here. Hello. Oh, you have life. I didn't know that. Still hit him. Give him just a second to come back to him. Jake might go for the rescue, which he is. Thank you, Predator. Good job. Jake, are you here? Yeah, he is. I actually lost where Wake is. Really? Okay. Let's go pick him up now. Hello. Nobody has flashlights, so I don't have to worry about it. At least to my knowledge. Laura went to my left. Jake's right there. Well played, Wake. Can I hit him here? Nope. I think I'm too close. Let's volt it. He waited. Alright, well, I got a hallucination there, so. Did he leave? No, he didn't. You should have dropped that. Laura's oblivious. I'm gonna teleport. She's not here? I don't think I'm gonna make my pop. Nah, it's alright. I'm not too sure where Laura is. Maybe she's back there. Probably should go put a hallucination back there. I almost have it back. I love the new HUD, by the way, for him. They did such a good job with that. They healed. Are they still back there? Oh, there's Jake. Let's see if I can catch him off guard. I'm assuming he has objects. Like, there's no other reason why I'm seeing his aura. Hey, buddy. I don't think you make that. Good try, though. I don't remember if you're dead on hook. I think I only chased Laura like once. Thank God Predator doesn't get used when you down a survivor. It'd be kind of useless if it did. She's over here to my right. Because I'm pretty sure I kicked that gen, didn't I? This one? Unless I'm misremembering. Is this still popped? Yeah, it's, or kicked, I should say, not popped. I actually found it. Nice. That was definitely a fun trial. Yeah, he did have object. Interesting. Blast Wine we saw, so Wake was the one that had Blast Wine. Yeah, they had, oh, Strength in Shadows, not Wicked. I got the wrong name of the perk. Yeah, this is a decent perk. That's why I kept going to Basement. He had Autodidact, that's interesting. Deja Vu, which is good. Kindred, which is really good. Laura also had Strength in Shadows. That's how she healed. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. I don't... I may have seen this, but I could be wrong. Oh no, I was right. Actually, I forgot the new distortion. It's different now, because... That's right, because, it gets rid of scratch marks. Yeah, that's right. Okay. That's right, I need to learn this. I didn't notice the off the record. But, yeah, well played, everyone. I think they all did their best, since I missed this twice. Alrighty, friends, and that was the trial. So I want to give my thoughts on the trial, then we'll jump right into the value I got from this build. I think the survivors did their best, but I think the build that I brought was very oppressive towards them. A couple of them kept me going for just a little bit, but I think when it came down to me using my UVX and using my perks as best as I could, I think it really did hurt them a lot. But still, I think they all did amazing. They did make a couple mistakes just by like healing in basement and stuff like that. Also, when it came down to Jake using his object of obsession, a couple times it was kind of procced on a really bad timing for them. Also, when it came to these survivors builds, pretty unique builds, honestly. I was very happy to see a couple perks that I don't really see too often being used. So yeah, and again, well played to them. Alrighty, ending off of that, let's jump right into the value I got from this build. Starting off with Predator, got 7 uses out of it, and I think I managed to use it pretty well when it came to just keeping track of where survivors were going and also using my UVX on them. When it came to Pop Goes The Weasel, I used it 5 times, and those 5 times were on gens that had a lot of progress. So in turn, that really did affect the survivors in a big way. I definitely was able to stop a couple generators just from completing, and that's mostly the reason why I do bring it, is because it is such an oppressive perk when it comes to generators. Moving on to Hysteria, I got 13 uses out of it, and multiple times I caught multiple survivors off guard. I'm super happy with the examples I got, and it really does show how good oblivious perks are, because multiple times I was able to get some free hits and some free infections with my UVX. And you don't have to use Hysteria. I could have used multiple other perks that make survivors oblivious that are just hide my terror radius, and it would have worked just as well. But still, I do highly recommend Hysteria on the unknown. When it came to Zanshin tactics, I did use it 3 times, and all 3 times were funnily enough on Jake. And the other time that I did use it was on Dwight, but he dropped the pallet as I downed him, so I don't really count that as any value towards the perk because he was already downed and I knew where he was. But I will say on the 3rd time that Jake did drop a pallet, I was able to get a pretty good idea of where he was running to, and I was able to teleport to my hallucination that he ended up running into. So for that instance, I think I got some pretty good value from it. Also, during that whole chase, I was able to keep track of where Jake was going. That also really did help out in the end as well. So as an example, if every survivor did that during that trial, I would have been able to keep track of where they were going the whole entire time. So yeah, that's a pretty good example of how good Zanshin tactics can be on the unknown. Alrighty, friends, and that's the video. I want to thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. I try to post whenever I can. And if you like the video, leave a like. It always helps support the channel. If you guys have some time, I got a couple links in the description that lead to more videos from me, and a couple of them are different playthroughs of different games. And I'm almost caught up with all the videos that I have that are pretty old, and I can start finally working on some new recordings that I have. I know the new killer came out and everything, and I haven't really touched her yet, but I do plan on making a video with her very soon. I do have a Legion video and a couple Dracula videos that I'm working on right now. Hopefully I can get those out as soon as I can. So yeah, that's basically everything I wanted to talk about. I want to thank you guys so much for watching again. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see all of you in the next one. Stay safe out there, friends.